Aries, welcome to Raven and Red Fox Tarot. I'm super excited because it's the night of the blue moon, and I'm doing the Aries video, which is me, Aries rising and Aries moon. Okay, so I'm hoping that a lot of people come and watch this video. A lot of you tune in and subscribe and, you know, join the channel as my day ones. So all right, so what I heard was, one thing about me is I'm gonna leave. One thing about me is I'll leave. There's really no shame in being a leaver, you know? It seems like somebody really had you fucked up, had you feeling like, they channeled a good bit for it, but it was like disposable. Like you were really just an option. Even if this person told you that you were not an option, you were the main one and they were obsessed with you and blah, 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 and blah, 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 they definitely made you feel that way. So, I don't know. I'm going to pull cards. Let's go, Aries. We need messages for Aries tonight. Messages for Aries. Aries, what's going on with Aries right now? What energy is Aries in? No? Talk to me. What energy is Aries in? Healing some childhood wounds, maybe looking back on some childhood wounds, but from a grounded place, from a nurturing place towards self. Yeah, you're willing to put in 100% of the work towards your life to not ever feel like someone could put you in such a position for you to lose everything. Not even like that. You are willing to do the work, all of it, everything in your life and everything you need to do. Take no shortcuts, do it the hard way on your own, to not be in a position where someone can dangle the string over you. Yeah. Tending to your own garden. Okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles here and then the Nine of Cups. So you are happy. You are feeling very fulfilled with, right now you're putting in some hard work. And the way she's looking at this bird, it's like she's hoping that this bird comes back with a particular message. Where it's more like it's optimism there. Because the optimism is necessary. But you are also so content with the spot you're in right now, because it is, you're in control of you. You know, no one can hold things over your head or dangle things over your head or threaten you with possibly homelessness, possibly just making you emotionally, maybe this person was training, was training you emotionally to not do certain things because there was consequences to that, whether or not they were making it that clear or not. People do train people, you know. Some people like to watch videos on how to do that. Those people are weird. You need psychological help because that's not normal. That's not something normal people do. That's not what, yeah, that's not normal. But there's something you're creative about. There's some sort of creative thing that you're passionate about. I think it's just building for yourself. It seems like this is a creative opportunity to just build for yourself. You can see it in a way that you haven't seen it before. Certain things have been revealed to you. I think you're looking back on messages or remembering how certain things were communicated to you, and you're seeing the full picture on how that person was treating you. Yeah. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And this is a love offer of what it was supposed to be. You know, like this person was coming at you with this kind of grandiose expression, right? But they weren't really worried. They weren't really willing to put in the work. It's like they wanted your signature without you reading the contract. Yeah, that's what that gives. And then when you didn't, no, it wasn't even that. This person was constantly going off and offering their love to other people. Their love. They didn't really have a lot of that to give. Because they're over here breadcrumbing, you know, like you're looking back on messages and you're going, wow, how did I not see it like that? Like, now that I know the full picture, now that I know what this person's intentions were, like what the actual goal was, everything makes so much more sense. Okay. Tell me more about this one. Wife. That's probably it. Things aren't adding up. Give me more spirit. You could be the wife. Things aren't adding up. Or you could be hearing what this person was saying about their wife, and those things aren't adding up. I'm not taking all this. I don't know why I did that. Getting out of there. You decided it was time to go. Do you think I'm dumb? You started seeing what was going on here, and you're like, I'm sorry, did you think I was staying for this? Did you think, I'm sorry, did you think I was going to let you hit me with the car, and then I was going to lay there for you to run me back over the second time? No, it's fine. It wasn't my fault. Saw it in a dream. Attachment. I'm not sure you can do that. Dismissal. Maybe play it safe. Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. Insecure. Okay, so this person, you might have been telling this person it was fine because you didn't want to really tip them off too much about what was going on, like what you were seeing. And what you were, is this about you or about them? What's that about? Whose fault wasn't it? Ooh. Four of Cups. Cool. Okay. You came to terms with this person had been blaming you for why things were the way in this relationship, and you got to a point where you were like, you know what, it's fine, and you started really processing how it wasn't your fault. The Emperor in reverse. Not reverse. You started, but it is Aries card. You really did, yeah. You started looking around and judging the situation for what it really was. Look at her face. She's like, wait a second. I'm just gonna watch. You do you. I'm just gonna watch. Because what I'm seeing in my dreams at night, you got something on you. That's an attachment. You're starting to talk more like a demon that's trying to scare and belittle me than a partner. Six of Pentacles. Again, like, it's obvious. This person could have been someone that would like offer you gifts when they really had you like emotionally in shambles. They try to come back in with this like offering of a thing, whether it be, yeah, some sort of gift. But there's a city in the background here, so it could be you going places, or like just trying to keep you on track with what the goal. It's future casting. That's what it is. Future shadowing. What do they call that? What do they call that? Future casting. Anything else you need to know about this? You're like, how about you just took a moment to mourn this and then started planning your new adventure. You're like, do you not know I do this for a living? I think, okay, for me personally, I'm not in contact with my family, my blood family, people who raised me, you know, people who have known me since birth. What would make you think that I'd stick around for bad behavior because how those people treat me? And because I choose myself. What would make a person think that after, you know, a couple of years, that would be a strong enough bond for me not to pick myself? I don't get it. I don't understand people that really think. First of all, Aries energy is not going to deal with the disrespect. I can really march through a lot when it makes sense. But the second that I sniff out that it's a game, did you not know I was competitive? Did you not know I like to win? I didn't know we were playing. I was in my feelings. Let me get out of my feelings and in my bag. You know that I'm a manifester, right? That's what happened here. You were like, wait a second. Did you not know who the fuck I was? I'm gonna let you adjust on that. How is Aries moving forward now? How is Aries moving forward now? This isn't what I want to do with. Smarter than I thought. Smarter than I thought. Cool story, bro. Are you crazy? Do you think I'm done? You have no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. You are looking back on the situation for sure. On like, what was that? Unbelievable. I'm offended. But I refuse to not give a single fuck further. Welcome. Welcome what? Let me call my dad. It's not a difference. I don't have time for this. You may be reaching out to you may be talking to like family or friends, and they're noticing a difference in your energy. Like you're freer, because you are not giving anybody access to you or your time. Is it too late to say just sorry now? Yeah, double take. Embarrassed. When you look back on it, you're just embarrassed. I really like you. Gotta be quicker than that. Okay. This person now may be wanting to tell you how they feel about you, and you're like, oh, did you know you ran out of time? I spent it. You are not interested. Yeah. Gotta be quicker than that. I spent it. Yeah, you're not interested. Let's switch places. This person wants to switch places with you. Wouldn't they? Because they thought that they were gonna play you like a fiddle. And you said, you said, do you know about magic? That's what happened. And now they want to sit in your place. Because they thought that they were going to put you down on the ground and sit on the throne. And you were going to sit at their feet. And be like, oh, what can I do for you, sir? And instead, you skedaddled. And you started building your own castle. What does... What does Aries need to know moving forward? What does Aries need to know moving forward? 1757. Should look that up. This is a lot. This is way too many. I'm just gonna scan. I'm gonna keep going. But it seems like this isn't really the time to be fanning yourself out to other people. Like, this isn't a time for you to be making new connections. It doesn't feel like old connections are that great. I don't know, you might have some people on your side, but this is no new friends. What does Aries need to know moving forward, Spirit? What does Aries need to know moving forward? Come on now. What does Aries need to know moving forward? You might be in a bit of a test right now, and the answers are not. Come on. It kind of feels like it's saying to work on processing some of these letdowns and betrayals right here so that it doesn't leave you bitter. Because this could create, you know, tell me about the Two of Swords. Tell me about the two. Why so many? Tell me about the Two of Swords. Please, less cards. Oh, tell me about Hermit. Okay, so, yeah, that's what it is. It's talking about, really processing some of this before you speak out about it. Because a lot of it is really raw right now. I don't know, I feel like if you, or maybe it's not like a warning, but a feeling of not knowing how much is okay to say. So you're just thinking on it. You're just like, you might not be sharing what's really going on with people. And you want to speak about it. You want to come out of this Hermit energy. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. It can't be 7. A lot of moon energy here. Sunrise and moon energy. You're waking up to a new perspective, right? You're really processing what has been revealed to you through this experience and how this lines up with previous experiences in your life, right? And you're trying to figure out how you're going to process this in a way of like drinking this juice, right? Because this is a lot to take in. And it seems like you really want to speak on it, but also part of you is like, how about we just leave that far, far, far in the past and walk far away from it and never think or speak on it again. Like, how do you bring that up, right? You might be waiting for justice to come out. Tell me about, I hope that's not the case. You might be worried about how justice is going to come through and how it will affect you, what it will leave you with. But the Knight of Coins coming in, it feels like there's going to be a blessing here. Like, something is going to come in and work in your favor. It just is. The Fool, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Do not take any kind of bribe when you're feeling scared, when you're feeling like there's no way out. I always used to say when I was younger, I always used to say when I was younger, you know, when all the doors are shut and the walls get thinner and thinner and thinner, and right when you think you're about to be crushed, that's when a window will open. And it's a test, okay? It is important that you stay on your path right now and you trust your intuition. You trust your creative powers and your creative juices and your ability to sit in your manifestation energy and manifest for yourself. I don't know why I said manifestation energy, but you need to be processing these things. I want to stop saying processing, but you need to transmuting. You need to be transmuting this shit. You cannot close down emotionally. 26 minutes. You cannot close down emotionally. You have to stay emotionally open, but you stay emotionally open to the truth and to yourself, not to some outside anything. Okay? You stay open to your journey and your optimism and your path. Okay? You stay in tune with you. Don't accept some stupid coin from some boy on a pony, okay? Yeah. This person wants to find a way to shut you up as well. They want to find a way for you not to be able to talk about this. So you don't want to be going into any agreements with them. The Empress. This Knight of Swords. Yeah. This person wants you right back in the energy that they had you in, because in that energy, they can make you feel trapped. She's not even trapped, okay? She just thinks that there's people around her and she's tied up. Behind her, her hands aren't tied. But they do want you back in some form of bondage. And to do that, they need to make you feel, first, financially unstable. Okay? They need to make you feel like you've got no friends and no one to turn to. They need to make you feel heartbroken and emotionally unwell. And they also need to come at you with a bunch of lies. They need you not in your throne. Because if you're in your throne, you can manifest. With this energy right here, the Empress in reverse, like, look, Empress in reverse, it's not even really worth seeing. They don't want you to have any damn friends. They want you to be heartbroken. They want you to be financially dependent on them. And they want you to feel trapped in this situation, like there's not an easy way out. Because then they can come in on their little pretty pony, right? With their stupid little coin. And they can say, guess what? For one time only, I can save you from this situation. Because I care about you so much. And if you just sign this little dotted line right here, that says, you'll never speak about the things that I did in the past. In one way or another, they're going to try to emotionally bully you. Well, first they're going to come in and offer you some sort of gift. But then they want to bully you into making you feel guilty or making you feel as if you are not allowed to talk about what has happened. Or just get you close enough for long enough that they feel they can discredit you because they can say, well, she came back. That's for many. All right. Many of the 12 people in this reading, I'm just kidding, 1,200 people who watch this reading. Okay. 12,000. I have a habit of not dreaming big enough, and I need to have a habit of dreaming delusionally. Give me a card for Aries, Spirit. Give me a card for Aries. Is that it? No. Give me a card for Aries, because we're getting low battery, and we're at 30 minutes, and that's a long time. What you want wants you. And I think I've read this card before. Okay. 16 breaks down to a 7. What am I doing? Like I can't count. I can understand if it's the alphabet. But numbers are really in order. Okay, I'm dyslexic. That's why I use this, FYI. It does help. It does help. Do you dare to believe what you want is also wanting you? The genuine desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of the soul, swathed in pleasure. Yet, if you have been shamed, judged for, made to feel guilty over, or denied your natural desires or pleasures in any way, you may have developed a very tricky and complicated relationship with the yearning of your heart. AKA what I said about I dream too small. And it's time to be delusional about it. And not, it may feel delusional to us, but maybe that's just normal to other people. I don't know. We often learn to distrust our own desires and come to believe that they are something to be overcome or avoided. We may even try to want second best, disbelieving that we are worthy of a first choice, of what we really, genuinely want and would fulfill us deeply. Perhaps we have conditioned ourselves to believe that getting what we want is for others and not for us. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want, not substitutions and make-dos, but what would truly bring a sense of passion, playfulness, purpose, and fulfillment to your life. You might not know anything more than I want to sing, or I want to write, or I want to help animals, or I want to paint. Start with that, with what you know, and hold it in your heart as you do the healing process below. If you genuinely do not know what your heart wants, you will very much enjoy the process of exploring your desires by making gentle but persistent inquiries of yourself. Ask yourself what it is that truly moves you. Give this matter constant attention. Without forcing a response, your answers may come in a sudden flood or slowly over time. As you get to know your genuine desires and give yourself permission to feel and receive them, a powerful sequence is set in motion. From the depths of the universe, your desire hurtles its way towards you as perfect manifestation. It is coming to you even now, manifesting as its best situation or relationship or circumstances to bring fulfillment to your heart, radiance to your life path, and a creative awakening. So don't give up. Keep dreaming of your fulfillment, but don't imagine it as always awaiting you in some distant future. Instead, play with what it would feel like to be so fulfilled right now. How will you feel different? Will you be more grateful, more peaceful and content, more confident, more trusting of your ability to create, and in the loving responsiveness of this wild universe? Cultivate those feelings. Get to feel what genuine desire and meeting of that desire that can then generate yet new desire is like for you. Give yourself permission to go there right now. Remember that you have people in your life Oh, remember that if you have people in your life shutting you down, suggesting that what you want is not possible or that you are aiming too high, then you need healing too. Perhaps I did not read that right, but it is almost midnight. Okay. Remember, if you have people in your life who are shutting you down, suggesting that what you want is not possible or that you are aiming too high, then they need this healing too. Perhaps you can inspire them by giving yourself permission to heal. This will naturally open them to the idea that they could give themselves permission to know and fulfill their unique desires too. Whether someone chooses to be inspired by you or be fearful of your innate creative power is simply up to them. This oracle brings you the message that whether you see it coming or not, your desires already on its way to you. It is closer than you think, and soon you will be able to see it, touch it, feel it, and enjoy it. You will then become inspired for your next manifestation based on the true desires of your heart. Healing process. Repeat this statement 3 times with feeling. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. And that's the story. We are breaking free. Aries is breaking free. Soaring, flying. All right, if you like the reading, like the reading. If you resonated with the reading and you feel comfortable, leave a comment. And if you enjoyed the reading, subscribe. I need you in my subscribers, okay? Right now I am, where am I at? I am 7 subscribers away from being able to go live. I want to go live. You want me to go live. Subscribe. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time.